If you have knowledge of something, there's nothing wrong with sharing that with another teammate, whether it's somebody that's in your group or not.
You know, it's all a family. We're all trying to help each other. Nobody's trying to step on anybody's toes. But if you see something, you say something.
I'm assuming the expectation, now I ask all three of you gentlemen this question, is to compete for, if not win, another championship this year.
I mean, it belongs to us.
All right, good people. We in the building. Another episode, Bearcats Blitz. This is your training camp preview. We're going to be talking to some of the players from the Jersey Bearcats, as well as head coach AJ Roque. So we're going to get into it. Y'all know how we do. The first thing we got to do, got to go around, have everybody introduce themselves, and let you know how they got here. So, Coach, we're going to start with you, and then we're just going to slide around.
Head coach, AJ Roque. Been head coach for the Bearcats the past seven seasons, I think this is. Coming up. So, past 7 seasons. So, that's it. You know, here at a new level, ready to, get going next weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reek.
Hey, Tariq Pusey here. Everybody call me Reek. Number 22, defensive back, linebacker, wherever you want to put me, jack of all trades on defense. I've been with the team for a little while now. I think my first year was like a COVID year. The last 2 years, I've been first team all defense in the AL2, but it's a new league, and we're ready to set the tone in this one, Just do what we've been doing.
Absolutely. Nas?
I'm Nas Adams, number 9. I play running back. To date, I have been one of the best running backs in the AL2. You know what I'm saying? So with us now moving up in leagues, I would like to continue to display that same talent. And, like I said before, end with some victorious innings, not like, the last. So
I feel it. Yeah, when you get that close, man, sting a little bit, and I know there's got to be some extra motivation. We're gonna, things happen.
for
Barry,
sure.
Barry?
Yeah, my name is Barry Turner, DB, wide receiver, number 21. Going on my second year with the Bearcats. Last year was my first year. Looking to get it started.
And Big Zah.
Big Zah. Zaire Rittman, number 65, offensive lineman. This will be my 3rd year up and coming with the Jersey Bearcats.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all I got to say. Not too much.
All right, Jaleel, what you got for us, bro?
Jaleel Tyler, lineman. I've been at the AJ and the Bearcats since the beginning. I'm probably one of 3 of the original Bearcat players that's still on the team. I'm just here to help the team get a ring, whatever y'all want to do. I'm trying here to help y'all get that.
Let's go. And then Jakir.
Jakir Royster, play running back. I ain't got no number yet. Everybody got numbers, but yeah, I'm just here to contribute in any way I can.
Well, I'll say this, Jakir. No, you don't got a number, man. The fact that you're on the show is at least promising prospects for you. You know what I'm saying? All right, so a couple of different things to talk about here. So start off with a couple of questions for AJ. So AJ, based on what you feel like you have, I know you haven't started camp yet, so this is all based on what you've seen from last year, tryouts, what you've seen. How are you feeling about camp? You feel like you're gonna be able to find all the pieces that you need from what you've seen so far?
Yeah, the biggest part myself I'm looking at is the physicality we're gonna have at the DB spot.
Okay.
That's what I'm looking forward to the most, honestly. Having your O-line back, your quarterback back, two receivers back, your running back back, your D-line, and then you bring it back your D-lineman from, a few years back. Those guys come back, and then you add a few other pieces to all that mix. I think, we're heading the right direction for sure. And I don't think too many people understand that, right? Because we're coming from the AAL2, right? The developmental, and this is the professional side, playing with the Lions and the minors.
Yep.
But we'll get into that later on in the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So since you said that, I saw a couple of posts last couple of days where people talking about pro leagues and developmental leagues pretending to be pro leagues. And I saw AAL brought up in a couple of those. What I found very interesting was I got ready to say something, right? But I didn't even need to, because as I read the comments, it was already people saying, hey, this is not the previous AAL. This is new ownership. This is a new relaunch. So all the things from before, you can't bring those and try to talk about those now, because those no longer apply. And a lot of people shouting out AAL2 and saying exactly what was said on Turf Talk. Basically, AAL2 is one of the legit leagues for development. And I think you guys are going to prove that this year, right? Because you go out and have good showings in the AAL, then it's going to show, yeah, this was a team that was AAL2 last year, but you see the components and the pieces there, what they've added. They've stepped up to the professional level, and you see this team, having good showings. So I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do, and win or lose, what you guys are going to be able to show people that, hey, just because your development doesn't mean you're not ready. You just have to have the right opportunity and, just the extra push, the extra edge. And if anybody's got that edge, I'm sure it's y'all.
Definitely. Like I said, people, they get hooked on, names across jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And instead of the guys playing on the field, right, that you got to match up with.
Definitely.
And that's where we'll be just fine.
All right, so this is going to be a question for all the players. So, Jock, here, the question will be a little different for you. For you to be, how are you approaching, your first year? But for everybody else, the question will be, how are you approaching, season 2, 3, 5, whatever it is, for training camp? How are you kind of getting ready for training camp, pre-training for training camp? Focus, mental, exercise, whatever, you guys are doing. So I'll start with you, Jock, here, and then we'll just swing around from there.
I'm really just approaching it as like just another challenge, but I'm expecting competition, and it's really just a challenge that I'm really willing to take on, and it's not nothing I can't handle, and I'm just really ready for it. I'm training like I would for any season, except got that chip on your shoulder being a new guy, and you want to show your worth. So that's really just what it's about, showing my worth.
I feel you got a guy up there above you that's you don't want to give it no carries, so you gonna have to make it happen to get some new carries. Jaleel, same question, sir.
Well, something I did this year that I ain't really doing much other years was I worked out more push-ups, more sit-ups, more squats, run a little bit just to try to get lighter and faster. So I can just help the team prevail at the long. I mean, we're 1-0 every week, and at the end of the season, hold up the trophy.
Hey, that's always the goal. Like I always say, if that's not the goal, why you even out here? I mean, only one team gonna do it, but if that's not at least the goal, what's the purpose of being out there?
Just say you out there.
Pretty much, so you can just go home, and somebody else who want to win can come instead.
Exactly.
All right, Big Zai.
Just about being a busy guy, just getting myself ready mentally, physically, just staying in the weight room and stuff. What's so funny, bro? I can't take them serious, bro. I'm literally working day in, day out, and I'm still working out and being ready for the season. This is not the AAL2, this is the AAL.
Yeah.
Better guys, better competition. I just can't. What was this? You don't think I'm working out?
Nah, you said
that wasn't for you. He said better guys play players.
Yeah, he was saying like better guys.
Yeah. I've been cutting weight and stuff, man. Just try to go out there and do what I got to do.
That's what's up.
Not a lot of talking and shit, man. I'm just go out there and compete, man.
Hey, man.
I'm not trying to get fined. I don't got no money. I'm broke.
Coach like 4 sports. He broke. It's crazy.
I'm broke. Y'all gotta be right in my pockets.
Cause I got like
guy's a teacher and coaches like 4 varsity sports in the district. Like,
bro, Zai be out here playing, man. Zai got the old school terror squad chain, bro. He be
Zai here act like Makai Pfeiffer from Paid from Paid in Full. I ain't got it, Uncle Ice. No, he got it.
Hey,
just try, stay out the way.
I feel it. See me on the field, not off it that much. I feel it.
Right. Yep.
I feel it. Sometimes a new mind state works. We gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Barry. What about you, sir?
Yeah, so I've been working out, running stuff like that, but I've been really trying to focus on being a smarter player and being one of the smartest players on the field at all times. So a lot of watching film from last year, making sure I'm in the right spots, and just working on my mental of the game.
Where your bonnet at?
Yeah, it ain't bedtime yet.
First I wear a bonnet with no hair. It's crazy.
Hey, whatever. But I like the fact that he's got the mental focus. You know what I'm saying? Watching film from last year, making sure he's running routes and stuff in the right places. Hey, that's the kind of stuff that can set you apart when it's tight. All right, Nas.
I kind of have approached this season a little bit different. This being year 4. Like I said last year, I try to approach every year or every new year being a little bit more mature.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I get a little bit older. I see things a little bit different. There's some things, that I could do different. So, I'm just trying to be like Barry said, a bit of a smarter player. I still am going to go out there and have fun. Put on a show for the people. You know what I'm saying? This is entertainment football. And that's all I've ever wanted was to put on a show. So, and I want to continue to be, like I said, one of the best running backs in the league. Now adding Shakir to the group, I feel like we are now the best running back group in the league. You know what I'm saying? So somebody else gonna have to show me otherwise. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, like as I said, it ain't too much talking, but we come to play ball. So if you want to see something, get your popcorn.
The TO reference. I dig it. All right, Reek. What about you?
Just like as far as like my mindset going into this season, and just like the things that I prepared. Honestly, like these guys could tell you, like I love football. Like we all love football, but like I love football. Like I'm out running to practice, screaming, excited, like to be there. Like throughout the year, I keep myself surrounded around football with coaching. I'm one of those coaches that literally put on the pads with my kids and start running drills with them. So I'm literally around football and staying in shape for football all year round. But just going into this season, I'm a little older now, like Nas was saying, so I focused a lot of my training and stuff like that around longevity. and just making sure that I can make it throughout the whole season, and just doing what I got to do. So that's kind of like how I'm going into it, but I'm super excited. I'm super excited to get started. It's been a long off season, and I'm ready to get it going again.
Hey, I dig it. I dig it. So what I'm gonna do now is take a few minutes and have AJ explain to everybody the draft, how that process works, and everything. And then after that, I like for you guys, if anybody wants to, not required, but if anybody wants to, just your feelings on the draft and how you think it's going to affect the AAL.
Yeah, so we'll be able to draft 4 players in this upcoming 2026 draft, AAL draft, and each team as well will be able to draft 4 players each. So a total of 16 players, from the entire AAL2 will be able to get drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Those 4 guys will have 2 weeks, right? So 2 of those 4 guys will play, let's say, the first week.
Mm-hmm.
Those other 2 guys will play that following week, and then they'll decide on which 2 they want to keep on those AAL teams.
Okay.
Right? So then those other 2 guys get sent back to their, designated back to their AAL2 guy teams that they got drafted from.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 stay up, and the other 2 that get sent back are able to move up. So if we have guys, let's say for instance, let's say the New Jersey Eagles, right? We draft a guy from there, and that guy doesn't make our roster. He goes right back to the Eagles. If we need him, we can pull him up at any time, that we need to. And or, right, we could send him down. Say another guy, say we want to bring in we need an extra DB, and we don't need an extra D lineman this week. Well, we can bring up that DB that we drafted, and it'll be a DB and a quarterback or something. So you're able to, play the roster game with these guys, and they'll also be exempt from your game day roster. So your game day roster actually becomes a 23-man game day roster. So those 2 guys you draft are dressing every week. They're not counting against your 21-man roster, your 25-man regular roster.
Okay. And also, I know you said this a lot of times, so a very important piece for those watching that may be interested in the draft, you have to be a current AAL2 player or a former AAL2 player. And you have to make sure, because I remember we talked about this before, you have to make sure that you go to either AAL2.com or AmericanArenaLeague.com, and you have to complete the process. So you have to make sure you upload what you need. You have to make sure you register, and you have to make sure that you pay your $15 fee. If you don't do all those things, then you will not be eligible. So just make sure if you are an AAL2 player or a former AAL2 player that wants to be in the draft, make sure you complete all the steps.
Yep. You definitely want to make sure you put your highlight. You just don't want to put NA or something like, put your highlight film up. Because if you don't have that, I can promise you, none of the 4 teams are even taking you serious.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is pro football at this point, right? You're going from development to pro. So it's just like if you're going to any other league. It's a pro league. So make sure you treat it as such. All right. So, guys, I'm going to open up to y'all. Any thoughts on the draft for you guys, how it may affect the rosters?
I think it's going to be fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it makes it very professional. You know what I'm saying? You get to interchange rosters. Only God knows if guys will get picked up on other teams, you get what I'm saying, and get opportunities elsewhere. You never know. So it's exciting. You get what I'm saying? Like it literally opens doors for so much.
Yeah.
And I also think that it helps like keep that edge in the AAL2. Like it keeps the players in the AAL2 like hungry. It keeps them like, because me personally, like if I had that opportunity, even if I didn't want to go to an AL one team, like I'd be like, nah, like I want to hear my name called in the draft. Like, nah, just like like just another level of competition,
Mhm.
So I think that's pretty dope.
So, and imagine like next year, like the talent in the AL too, because people want to get in so they can have a chance to get their name called or draft or moved up, right? It's a direct pipeline. You don't have to go around, no avenues, no nothing. It's direct.
Absolutely. Anybody else got any thoughts they want to throw out there? No? Okay. Fair enough. All right, so moving up from AL2 to AAL. Obviously, everyone that's here understands the difference, understands the expectations. How do we feel going to match up against the other three teams in the year one AAL, which of course is the Mississippi Wolfpack, who you guys are very familiar with, the Wheeling Miners, and the Columbus Lions? How do you guys feel going to match up against those teams?
But the only team we haven't seen is Columbus.
Yeah, we played all other teams already. And then as far as, I wouldn't say we moving up. I was just saying that we just get put where we supposed to be at, because no matter what year I played with AJ, we always played pro teams. We was always put in a position to show our skill and whatever. So I would just say we finally get the recognition that we deserve. We wouldn't put what we were supposed to be at from the start. And as far as playing against these teams, anybody can be beat. It comes down to who wanted more, who worked the hardest, who got the technique, who got the skill, who hungry. If you got all that there, that's a recipe for a win. I mean, if you don't want to play, just you bring somebody else up, put them in the spot, whatever. I mean,
I agree. Me personally, like I've seen, it's crazy because like I've had like the same realization like back in college. Like I was able to play at a Division 1 level, and also a high Division 2 level. And I'll be completely honest, like I've probably seen way more ballers at the high Division 2 level than the D1 level. And it all comes down to like just how bad you want it. And I was able to play at a high level arena football in the IFL and the CIF, and I'll be honest, like I see a lot more dogs and a lot more people who actually want it in the AL too, and the people that I play in these leagues. So um yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I think we're gonna match up pretty well.
Yeah, I think I'd say desire always is a big part. Go ahead, Adrian.
Yeah, no, I think you'll match up just fine. Like, there's guys on other teams that we've seen before in this league. Right. I look at players that are on, like, for instance, like Miners, right? They had last year, right? You look at that team they had in the NAL last year, and then you look at Columbus, right? That team that was in the NAL was 85% of the team that was in the AL2 the prior year, right?
Right.
Look at the two games between the two, Columbus and Wheeling, right? Look at so if we seen Wheeling, right, that year, right, and everybody gets bigger, stronger, and faster, right, and better, right, 2 years later. And then they just played them last year. Look how they played, and you got teams bringing back some of the same faces that they had, and then some teams adding players from other teams that you know of and seen already. Right now, you're just putting them together with guys that we've seen already, and they've matched up with this team pretty well, and we matched up with this team pretty well, right? And then you got, right, throw it on top of that, you got Mississippi, right, who beat us. So I think we have a collective group of 4 teams that are, it's going to be very competitive.
I dig it.
I don't think people look at, how I just, broke that down, and, they're just saying certain teams are going to run away with this league is just, it's crazy. Actually, mind-boggling by it.
It's blasphemy.
Preposterous.
It's blasphemous. The disrespect is real.
They might. Of course, people are gonna they're gonna laugh at it, right? Me saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just go off of reality when we were on the field with certain teams that then played certain teams the following year with basically the same team.
Yeah, and I mean too, like you guys, I know for a fact you guys your focus is improvement. You're not afraid to say, you know what, we got guys that's not getting it done. You know what the standard is, you're not getting it done. So you can pack your bags and we're gonna go find somebody who wants to be here more. So, when you would do things like that, when you would say mid-year, we got to make some changes, and you can still continue to win and climb and get all the way back to the championship game. I mean, that's saying a lot. And that's, on the players that stayed, coaching, all that good stuff. So you guys are a team I feel like will be built to make the move. And, of course, you may not win every game, but I don't foresee any blowouts. I think it's going to be a lot of good games between the AAL teams. Of course, there is the matter of you'll be playing some AL2 teams as well, filling out schedules and stuff because first year back. So, kind of balancing out the schedule, getting them some extra looks, some extra views, getting you guys some extra looks and some extra views. And I think what's going to be important for those games and what's going to be entertaining is how hard those guys play from AL2 teams. Because the ones that are smart, and it may not be everybody, not for me to judge, but the ones that are smart are going to say, I'm going to go out here and ball to freak out when I got this opportunity against an AAL team, because they might be looking for somebody to play my position, and I want them to be looking at me. So I think those are going to be some very entertaining games. What are you guys' thoughts on playing the AAL2 guys, and how you think those games are going to be?
Well, I don't think any game's gonna be one. I believe they're gonna come play us harder than they normally would because we're a pro organization.
Right.
They want to, let's say, you want to get their name out there, and they want your spot, and then they want to beat the Bearcats. I mean, yeah, we're an organization, but our name is out there so we can talk about from East Coast to West Coast,
Right.
either negative or bad.
Or positive.
So they're gonna bring it. I saw they're gonna bring it. They're gonna bring what's wrong, AJ? What's wrong? Right, look, the name is out there. I mean, they're gonna talk either good or bad about it. There's no way around it.
Well,
Zah, we can't hear you, Zah.
They always say any publicity is good publicity. So
I agree.
That's what they say.
So let them talk. And I mean, they're gonna come. We gonna play, and we're gonna go from there. AJ, why you look like that? You guys?
Nah, I'm just listening.
Nah, you want to say something?
Zah, why you shaking your head, man? Seem like you got something to
We
say.
can't even hear you, Zah.
Because he just be talking. He just be talking.
So what did I say that was wrong? So I should just be talking.
Just sit back.
I feel like you keep it a buck.
I'm just saying, bro. Like I'm gonna say something that y'all won't say.
We're gonna let the pads do the talking.
I respect it. Look, Tone up here. So I'm gonna be Tone right now because Tone not up here. So I'm gonna be Tone.
Oh,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Be yourself.
Really?
Stop trying to be like everybody else. Be yourself.
Guru's eye.
Be yourself.
All right, Zah.
Make sure you unlock.
Always myself.
We're gonna let our pads do the talking. They gotta line up. We gotta line up. We're gonna let our pads do the talking.
Okay,
more
I can agree with that.
year.
Oh, my bad, AJ. I apologize.
We more professional this year, bro.
You look, that's good. No,
that's why I'm not.
Zah.
That's why I'm not even talking that much. Ew. That's why I'm not even talking that much. I'm just sitting back and cool and I'm listening. Now we L2, I'll be saying much more. But listen, I'm just gonna sit back and let my pads do the talking.
All right. Anybody else?
We just gotta come to play every single week, no matter who we play. That's all it is.
Talk to him, Barry.
No dumb penalties like we had in the past, like throwing bombs in the other team. Like, what are we doing? Like, come on.
Not Barry. He right there.
Hey, bro, it has to be more professional, bro. What you doing, Zai? Don't say no. You not just unprofessional. Be pointing your teammate out for stuff that he did in the past.
Nah, I'm not calling no name. I'm saying we as a
already know
team.
that,
We a
though.
team.
Yeah,
We
know
all
that as a team.
Yeah, man, that's in the past. We all got
In the past, you know.
I like what Barry's saying though. Barry don't say a lot, but when he talk, he be
Yep.
bringing something. You know what I'm saying?
Barry. Yeah.
Nah, I know you
New
got
year.
I can
Oh
see your
man,
eyes.
camp is
bro.
gonna be fun.
Camp gonna be lit.
Camp about to be lit.
Anything, Nas?
I just want to get some pads. I just want to get some pads clacking, man. That's it.
You ready to hit some people?
Yeah,
Get hit.
that's it.
I
can't front though. I can't front though. I'm making it a personal effort to make sure I'm punching at that thing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's the big thing this year, ball security, baby. I need it. I you feel me? Punch at the ball, please. Like everybody try to
Punching
rip the
at
ball
that
out.
thing. Mm-hmm.
You want to follow the up, AJ?
Nah.
Oh man, this is good.
We have to have fun,
I
man.
miss the jokes.
You can't get up there and just be all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gotta have fun.
Yeah, we can't sit up here and be a bunch of robots, man. We're not robots. We're individuals. You know what I'm saying? We have a good time with it.
Nah, that's one thing. Coach be like, "Yo, get a little bit lit.
Yeah.
Don't just be out there quiet. Get a little bit lit."
Yeah.
He always say, have fun, be professional, don't hurt each other. That's his thing. Go out there, you can get a little filthy, but just not hurt nobody.
And wear some name brands on your feet.
That's it.
Word.
If you wearing some nonsense, we going at you. I say this every year. If you got nonsense on your feet, we going at you. DBs, y'all, we pointing at y'all first. If you got some nonsense on, we're going at you. We're calling a fade route, and we're going at you.
Sharks.
Every single time.
I'm coming with Land Sharks all camp. Good luck.
Every time.
Good
But
luck.
look, if you strap it, then you know what? Then you proved us wrong. But we gonna test it every time. We testing that water every time.
I mean, you got Under Armour, you got Nike, you got Reebok, Adidas. You got enough brands, bro. I mean,
You could spat them. You could spat them. You could do a whole lot. But don't come out here.
New Balances during camp.
But not.
I can't front though. I can't front though. Last season, I definitely seen some Temu Jones that was looking kind of wavy. They was out there rocking them Temu Jones, boy.
They was though.
Wavy, son. Like, don't front. They had them spattered and all that with the sock.
I seen a couple of Temu Jones myself.
There's a few people on the team who have some T moves on, but you know.
But they was rocking it though. Like, no, like they
as long as you make it look good,
it though. Like they made it look good.
You gotta make it look good.
Hell, they said look good, feel good, play good.
I definitely did a couple.
Even with the T moves.
Or some LaMelos on. Pumas.
As long as they ain't no Sheens. That would be dangerous for ankles.
I was just about to say your ankle gonna be on the turf, boy. It's gonna go right through the dang shoe.
So at least they ain't do that. They'd be like wearing them.
I mean, look. If y'all could let somebody wear Black Forces, I think I could let somebody wear.
That's dangerous. That was bad. That was bad money.
I had Black Forces.
But I wasn't saying no names. I wasn't giving up no names. I'm just saying. Playing game of Black Forces is crazy.
No, he did. I think he caught 2 bombs. I think
he scored twice that game.
Touchdowns after that.
He scored twice that game. Some Black Forces though.
Hey, if it worked, man,
that's crazy.
It's crazy, but if it worked, I mean,
yeah, that's crazy.
It did. Like getting torched in Black Forces is diabolical.
Yeah, like that's wild, bro. Like
those Jones was tied up super tight though.
So they was big. There was it his forces or somebody else's forces?
Nah,
they wasn't his. They somebody else's shoes he had on. He left his cleats.
That's what he wore there.
No,
like 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Caught 2 of them things.
Somebody could have rented the store for him. Just saying, somebody could rent the store for my man. But I guess
Bro,
it
ain't
didn't
no
matter because, like I
store
said,
in
he
no
scored
5
twice
minutes.
that game.
Yeah.
But it don't matter. He scored twice with some Black Forces. It don't even matter at this point.
You don't want to make it no habit, though. I'm just saying. You know.
We got to score twice in the AAL now.
And Black Forces?
Yep.
Hopefully we ain't got nobody no Black Forces, but
Nah.
No, just tell him to leave his cleats inside the ball bag.
Mateo get pulled, he throw the ball to somebody, or Keon throw the ball to somebody with Black Forces on.
That's crazy.
Chill.
All right, guys.
I mean,
I'm gonna start with you, Jakir, for this question. Personal goals for the upcoming season.
Personal goal. Well, one of them, make the team officially. Make that game day roster. Second, I want to say personally 7 touchdowns. 7. I want to at least reach 7. If that's possible. And that's just my personal goals for right now.
All right, Smith. Your personal goals, sir.
For the team to win, for me to basically just play better. Just be a better player all around. Lineman, better penetration on the line, pause. Better block. like better blocking. I mean, play more aggressive. Use my technique more. That's about it, man. Just win. My goal is to win with my brothers. That's it. And make the game day roster.
I feel it. All right, Nas.
For this year, I want to, like I said, once again, like I stand on this firmly. I want to continue to be the talk of the town when it comes to running backs in any league. You get what I'm saying? Like when we talk about running backs, I want to be able to be in the conversation. Like I said before, ball security is a big thing for me. It doesn't happen often, but it happens. You get what I'm saying? So, like, and we can't have, mistakes as such. So that's a big thing for me. And once again, continue to have fun, be smarter. You get, like I said, I'm older. So, just a more mature player. You get what I'm saying? All around. I want to be more of a student of the game continuously because I always am, but I want to learn from all aspects. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, just more mature all around. That's just my biggest thing.
All right. Barry?
Making the travel roster, making the roster first. And then after that, being a more vocal leader this year. I feel like last year I was very quiet. There's times on the field where I seen something and didn't say it. I regret it because I could have said something. Maybe we could have prevented a touchdown instead of being so locked in on myself and helping my teammates also on the field while playing.
All right, Zach.
Becoming the captain, giving up no sacks, and making the first team all AL1 list as an offensive lineman by only playing 5 games, I think it is, all the home games. Yeah.
That's some lofty goals there, sir.
Bro, is that
What you
realistic?
guys say, AJ?
It's lofty.
He ain't gonna say nothing, Brian. Is that realistic?
No. I think AJ gotta say something.
His face say it all.
Unmute yourself. Let's have some fun.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say.
No.
Why you say
I
that?
think you do. Why you say that?
Me?
Because you want like.
My man said 5 home games. Like it's
I'm
bro,
telling you.
it's
I believe in myself. I can make that list.
and
And I
I
know I
think
can
it's
make
only
that list.
I think it's only 4 home games.
Even better.
Even
Check the
better.
schedule.
5, 4,
That
3,
was
2,
funny.
1. I can make that list.
It's a lofty goal, but hey.
2, 3,
Yo, that's funny.
4. No, it's 5. You got it right. It's 5. It's 5.
That's right. Even better. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't matter. I can make that list.
In 5 games.
Zai talking now.
I'm one of the best linemen.
He
And
talking
he knows
now.
that. He knows that. Now I'm gonna talk.
All right,
Now
Reed,
I'm
what
gonna
about you, sir?
Me personally, my goals for the season. Obviously there was a lot of food that we left on the table last season, so definitely getting back to the promised land and doing what we got to do. Um, we definitely left some food on the table 2 years ago, and now we got an opportunity to kind of get that back. You know, with the Wheeling Miners, with the Wolf Pack. Um, there's a lot of get back to be had this season. And me
Very true.
personally, like I'm trying to get to it. You know, like I don't like to lose, and we're playing a lot of teams that handed us some L's in the past. So, um, and then on top of that, I want to be a defensive player of the year this year. You know, and I just need to lock in and just do what I got to do this season, and you know, shoot for the stars and land on the moon. You know, but that's definitely what I'm shooting for this season, and we're gonna see how it go.
Reed, Nas, and Zai. I love the ambition. I love the ambition. Jakir, Jaleel, Barry. I like the groundedness from y'all as well. You need both. You need the guys who team. I just want to make sure I do what I'm doing. I want to make sure I'm a better leader, more vocal. I want to make sure I'm coming in, making an impact. But you need the guys say, look, I'm trying to be the best in my position. I want everybody to see me like, that's Nas, that's Zai, that's Reed. Them boys ain't no joke. So I love it. It's a good team. It's a good mix. And I said this last year, and it still applies. As far as overall, this team is really low key, right? Like you have people that say a little something every once in a while, but they're not like super animated guys. You tell from being on here. And this is just a personality thing. And people like that, when they transform to their own field self, you got to watch them. So this is going to be a fun season, especially with the move up. You know, so I've been thinking about this question. I was wondering how to kind of make it work, but I'm just going to ask it. How would it feel for you guys if you were to come into AL and be the champs? How would that feel? How do you think it would feel?
That's our goal, right? And every year it's championship or bust, right? It's not here to win games, here to win championships. It doesn't change. You know, it's just 3 other teams and us.
It'll feel like hard work paid off. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been shooting for that for a minute. You get what I'm saying? Like we ended up getting a championship out of this my first year. You get what I'm saying? So like it's not something that's foreign to us at all.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? We're just moving up.
Yeah.
And now the celebration could be even bigger. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel like that because the thing is, truth be told, you can never be the first champ again. You know what I'm saying? Like this is year 1 of the relaunched AL. So this champ will be the first champ of the relaunched AL. You can never be that again. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just thought I'd see how y'all feel about that.
You know, 4 of the AL is gonna be it's one to remember, right? That's the one that came back. That was the year that came back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all getting me hype. Y'all better chill.
And I think we got the guys that, you know, as a whole that we got coming in and, you know, and from now and, you know, until the roster's locked for playoffs. I mean, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to get to, you know, end of the season and get to the playoffs. Right? You gotta bring players in that, right? As you grow, you gotta grow too, right? Your team's gotta grow. Right? You gotta have certain players. And you know, this game is not new to any of our coaches, right? And we understand what we need from players, right? To go ahead and put them in the best situations, right? To win. But for some reason, I'll say it again, we get overlooked for that some reason, you know. And again, it's because we played in the AL too. But again, like I said before, our staff can go up against any staff in any league in the indoor world.
So speaking of staff, did want to ask, any changes to the staff from last year?
The
additions, subtractions.
No, everybody's back for the most part. Coach Logan, he's not back. He has another commitment with a league, but other than that, everybody's back. And then we're gonna add, Steven's done playing. Nelson, who was our center last year, so he'll be with us this year, helping on the coaching side now.
All right.
So we're excited. We're excited for the opportunity as a whole.
Absolutely, man. I think I'm excited for camp. Once we get through camp, we find out who the roster is, all that good stuff. And hopefully all you guys do make the roster. Man. So make sure y'all go out there and ball out. Make sure y'all make that roster because cuts can happen. But it'll be exciting to see the roster. I know it's going to be deep. I know there's going to be a lot of guys who want to be there and want to play football. And one thing I want to touch on is professionalism, right? Because I know one of the big things with AL, I'm sure, as it was with AL2, I'm sure it'll be with both leagues, professionalism. How important do you guys feel it is to be professionals, especially at this pro level as a player?
Very important.
It's very important because you never know who's watching.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most important things, honestly. The playing well is very up there. Playing well is up there, but just staying professional. You get what I'm saying? Like, once again, when you're outside, whatever you're doing, you get what I'm saying? Now we are something. You get what I'm saying? Like, now it is being watched. You get what I'm saying? We can be held. Well, we should be held accountable, but you get what I'm saying? It's under a microscope. You get what I'm saying? We have to prepare for levels to come. You get what I'm saying? And for the AL1 to be one of the biggest, professional levels out there. But we have to start. You get what I'm saying? Here, we have to put that out there and show everybody, like, this is professional football, because a lot of people aren't believing in it. You get what I'm saying? So we have to show, not even just from us to Columbus to Wheeling. You get what I'm saying? And those teams have been in leagues where they've shown. You get what I'm saying? So now we're just going to add to it and follow suit. And you get what I'm saying? We're going to make the league look good.
I must say, we don't just represent ourselves. We represent the team. We represent the organization.
The brand.
So we represent everything that has to do AL, Bearcats, AJ, whatever. So if we do something, like you said, we're under a microscope, it'd be scrutinized. So they okay, well, they have players that act like this, the whole organization might be like that. And that's not the image that we want.
Right.
We want everybody as I said, a professional organization, because it's bigger than just every individual player. But even though it's like you can do 1,000 things good, but that one mistake will haunt you for the rest of your life. So as an organization, we can do everything we gotta do, but that one player tarnish their name, and they assume that everybody's the same way. In reality, it's just one mistake, but you can't overlook that mistake because it's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life, even when you're trying to move up.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, I feel like too.
And things happen, right? But it's all about how you control yourself when things go left.
Sorry.
Yeah,
that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Somebody swing at you, just flop.
Oh, my bad. But just to add on to that, that's literally what separates us. That's like what we worked for to get to this point where we can be displayed as a professional team. And I don't know about y'all, but one of my goals is to have, my very first year, I started off in the CIF and probably one of the biggest stadiums you could play in indoor football out in South Dakota. And my goal is to literally get that here on the East Coast. And I think that having a level of professionalism is something that separates us and allows more sponsors to want to come and more people to want to watch and more families to want to come and enjoy themselves at our games and stuff like that. So the professionalism is really what separates us. And honestly, if people could get that more down in their head that yes, you are a part of a professional team and a professional program, I think that it'll help skyrocket what it is that we trying to do here on the East Coast, and like the Midwest and the West Coast won't be the only place for big time arena football.
Yep. And then with the AAL relaunching, I think it's important. Like Jalil was saying, as well as Nas was alluding to, the whole league, refs, coaches, players, media, everybody. You have to lock in and make sure that you're presenting a professional front, because there are people that are going to doubt the AAL, right? There are people that are going to try to make it what the AAL used to be. It's not that anymore, but at the same time, it's up to everybody involved to show everybody you can doubt it, but you're wrong. And that's what we're here to do.
I love holding receipts. And that's that. There's so many people out there that's, they are doubting the AAL. It's wild because some people, shocked when they say it. Like when I see that some people say it, it's like you say this is that and this is, not gonna make it or whatever. When have they ever put their own money up to even run a team, right? They're using the team owner's money to run the team. And it's just like nobody's ever put up their own to do anything, right? To make the game better, right? And because it's not a name, right? It's not a name of the other bigger leagues out there, right? So it doesn't have a chance. Again, goes back to, I guess, people don't understand that there are people behind the AAL that's been around this game for a while. The commissioner, Kevin O'Hanlon's been around the game for 20 plus years, coaching every single league out there. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. But one thing I can tell you is there's way more people watching the AAL and reaching out to the AAL than there is people hating on the AAL. I can promise you that one.
But you do want a couple of haters.
Oh, I say this. They hate now, but the next year they're on the bandwagon.
It's crazy, man. It's just in this game, it's a lot of egos that end up creating all these other leagues that don't need to be created if everybody put their egos to the side. And that's the sad part. And that's the sad part of this game.
I do feel
they just got to buy into the process.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. Everybody wants to, like I said on the AL2 Turf Talk the other day. Everybody, like the IFL didn't look like this back in 2009.
Yeah, you have to grow.
Right? The NAL didn't look like they are right now back in 2017. But the AAL's got to come out and be top notch everything, first year. Like nothing happens like that, right? But will it be better than somewhere these leagues started? I can guarantee, yes, absolutely, guaranteed. I bet you don't got to worry about teams, folding, right? That's always a scare, even in today's world of arena, right? But in the AAL, you don't have to worry about any team folding, right? You start there, and then you work on limiting travel.
That's the big thing there.
Then you wonder why people start reaching out, right? Yeah. There's been other leagues, but everybody wants to be national. We don't want to do that. Like that's what hurts teams, right? If we can't tell.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to be the largest and travel the most and do all that. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with it, right? But that money's only going to last for so long before you get tired of losing money.
Yeah, and then that's another barrier because it costs more to run your organization because you got to do more traveling. You know what I'm saying? And just more cost in general. Not to go into a loan, just more cost in general.
Yeah.
You can stay localized. It does help things and help you grow the right way.
Yep.
That's what it's all about. The Bearcats are going to grow. The league's going to grow, and they're not going anywhere. That's the thing. The Bearcats are going to be here. They've been here. They're going to be here. If they're part of the AAL is going to be here. Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't have joined. They'd have stayed in the AAL too. Nobody's going to jump on a sinking ship. It doesn't make sense. So, everybody that's if you're a little worried, you're a little questionable, I get it. But to come right out and just say it's not going to be successful and get these bogus reasons, they don't have any
That's because you
bearing.
don't understand the process.
Yeah.
But I feel like
I
every
get
year
it.
there's people that say that about every league. You get what I'm saying? Like
There is.
some have success, some don't. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Some continue to run, some don't. You get what I'm saying? So we're trying to take this to show, you get what I'm saying, that we would like to stay, you get what I'm saying, and that we have the capabilities and what it is to stay AL, you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like this: the proof is in the pudding with the AL2. The first year the AL2 was probably what 6, 8 teams. Every year has grown since.
Mm-hmm.
We got teams in the northeast. We got teams in the south. We got teams almost in the Midwest, and we still growing as well. The AL2 is still growing as a franchise, if that's what you want to call it. Well, it's a franchise, and
Hey,
the AL2 is going to use the same process that. I mean, AL is going to use the same process as AL2. That like the man is sitting right there, AJ Roque, the man who made all this happen. Like they had a vision. They had a vision, and they said before they brought the AL back out, they just did AL2. Like I said, it grew every year. 2 teams here, 4 teams here. So they do the same process with the AL. Sky's the limit. Because like Columbus coming in, the Miners coming in, those are 2 big name teams. And those are teams to watch. And now you got Columbus coming in now. Who's to say another team will come in next year? And then, like I said, they cut down cost of travel because they do everything by region.
hey,
So
Dwight.
that saves on practice. So you'll play your whole region and then you may have a game or 2 somewhere else, but it's going to still save on money at the end of the day. So for them to just be like, they just run their mouth because they don't understand. Like if you're on the outside looking in,
That's
come on the
good though.
inside and see what's going on. But
That's
you're
good
absolutely right.
though.
It is good. So let them talk. Like I said, all
That's
but like
good.
good.
Because these are
I
all
said,
people that don't actually know us and they don't actually know AJ, which means
exactly.
that this is all new clientele. You get what I'm saying? This is all
No, I
new
respect it.
demographic. You feel me?
And
So
then they'll
all
be on
we
the
gotta do is
bandwagon
keep
next year.
doing what we've been doing. That's it. All we
we
gotta do is
gotta
keep doing what we've been doing.
we
We
gotta
want
show
new
them it's good.
faces.
We gotta make them come back. Show them it's good. Make
No,
them
I
keep
mean it's
coming
always
back.
been good. Yeah, look at it like this. When we played the Miners, that was one of the highest stream games ever, from my knowledge of arena football.
Wow.
Notice none of the teams that we playing against are saying anything. It's just people that
Now
don't actually
imagine
know us.
the streams you're going to get playing Columbus, a team that's been out there, has been well established.
Winning
You
too.
got the Bearcats versus Columbus. The Miners back in the day, what they were, the Rough Riders back in the day, before they came back out and rebranded
Yeah,
themselves.
the Rough Riders, but totally different ownership. Totally different.
Okay, but in the day, it's like these big name teams, and the Jersey Bearcats, as they say, bro, like we gonna come out here and put in a show. It's gonna be a spectacle. It's gonna be probably one of the highest stream games again ever. What was the numbers, AJ? We played when we played in Miners, like 5,000.
Yeah, but right now, since that game, it's like 11,000 views on YouTube with that game.
Yeah. Now imagine us playing the Columbus Lions. It
Yeah,
might be double.
I just want to get our respect. That's all for once.
Facts.
But it's
Facts.
okay if they don't, though, right? It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I kind of like it that way.
Hopefully one day we could be playing a couple teams in the IFL, man. We got a few scores to settle. You feel
What
me?
cross? Cross league play?
Hopefully, man, we could play a few
never
teams
know.
in the IFL.
You never know what the future holds. You never know. Right.
I don't know. AJ always got something up his sleeve over there. You never know what he might be pulling out the hat.
Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Hey, if it gets pulled down, something is things are right. You got to be right first.
You already know.
Yeah.
You know he be thinking like 2-3 years ahead anyway. So
You got to.
yeah. Hey,
It's like you playing chess. You got to think like 5 moves ahead.
Yeah, if you ain't playing chess, you're playing checkers.
And a lot of people be playing checkers.
But the smart ones play chess.
That's why the AL2 is where it's at now. And soon the AL will be the same way. And all these other leagues, you're going to be looking at the AL like, yo, they took all our teams. It's the process.
No, we didn't.
No. We go. AL gonna run everything at one point.
We're not taking nobody's team. We not taking nobody's teams.
They're coming to a greatly established,
You
put
right.
together
League.
entity.
Absolutely right. You put that. You right, Nas. That's a great way to put it,
Their
Nas.
desire is to come and join a league that they feel confident is going to grow and sustain itself.
Because they trust in the process.
It's a cold world out there, man.
We're not begging nobody, man.
Cold world.
It's a cold world. All right, gentlemen. It's that time. So, last thoughts. We'll start with Reek. We'll just go around. Last thoughts, and please let the people know where they can find you.
It's Tariq Pusey, Reek for short, number 22, linebacker DB linebacker. The handle is down there at TK Pusey 5338. And final thoughts, man. I'm just ready to rock out as always. Ready to create these memories, do what we got to do, and see where it takes us, man. Y'all know how I'm coming. You feel me? But yeah.
All right, Barry, on you, sir.
Yeah, you can find me __ BT3 _ on Instagram. Just excited to get the work. Yeah.
Well, Jaleel Tyler, lineman. You can find me on Instagram at BigBoyJT91, on Facebook as Jaleel Tyler. Just excited for the new season to see what comes, and just to be a part of the process.
All right, we got.
And to answer your questions, I know I'm not.
Zakir, we got Zakir back.
Final thoughts. I'm just looking to dominate, man. That's the only thing that goes to my mind. Like when I'm lined up across someone. Like the way I think really crazy. I think everybody sucks in my head. So I'm just looking to dominate you, and you gotta show me. So that's really what I be thinking. You can find me at royalty.ii, pretty much any social media.
That's how anybody should feel.
I'm about to say, I'm happy you think like that.
Nah, I would hope you do think like that. I can't hold you. Like I'm happy you do. I can't front. Like, thank you.
Real talk.
That's what we need.
On you, sir.
Once again, Zaire Rittman, number 65, offensive lineman. You can find me on Instagram at Zaire21 Rittman. He always thinks something funny, like
he do be
just say anything.
Nah, I promise you, it just be the timing. Like I just be thinking something, it's just you be up talking, so it don't mean nothing you be saying. I promise you. Timing of it.
Like I didn't even say no. I just said my first and last name. Like, you want me to say Big Za? Like Big Za.
Or Coke Za? Which one you gonna quote? Which one you gonna be today?
Big Za, Coke Za, anything. Like
2 Chainz. What else?
4 chains, 5 chains. You never know. You never know. You gotta wait and see. You gotta stay tuned.
Only at the home games though.
Only at the home games.
Nobody going to take me. Stop. Go ahead, buddy.
You never know. You never know. I might pop up in Mississippi. Never know.
I just want everybody ecstatic every time they show up.
With us moving up, like taking a plane ride is gonna be pretty legit, pretty cool, man. I gotta say,
everybody be in a travel gear. Y'all gotta travel. Y'all gotta look nice. Y'all gotta get a chain.
Bro. We here for business, not to look good, bro. Stop the nonsense.
I'm telling y'all, when y'all hit that airport, they're gonna be like, "Oh, who this?" They're gonna think y'all famous.
At 10 o'clock at night, ain't nobody in there.
You never know. Y'all never know. I done travel at night.
Nah, Zai's like really telling the truth. Like he's telling the truth.
Never know who you will run into.
He is telling the truth.
That's when you travel at night. That's when you run into people. Watch, I'm telling you, Jaleel.
Man, shorts and a t-shirt, man, some Crocs, bro. Like I ain't trying to press nobody.
You can't do that. That's unprofessional.
When you married, you can.
That's unprofessional. What that got to do with you traveling as a team?
I'm gonna travel like I'm married. All right, I don't need no extra attention.
You think the NFL players travel like that?
Bro, they got money.
You got money too. Well, not me.
I'm broke.
Yo,
I'm
Y'all
broke.
skipping Nas' turn, son. It's Nas' turn.
Oh, go ahead. We gonna talk about this later. Yeah, my bad.
Like, you didn't even tell people where to find you. You never got to it.
Nah, they don't need to find me. They can
Okay.
find me on the field. Find me on the field.
All right, he don't want nobody to find himself.
You can't miss me. You can't miss me.
That boy be shining.
Nah, I
Um,
appreciate your patience too, sir.
of course.
My fault, Nas.
You good, man. It's Nas Adams, number 9. For me, the Tank, Mr. Red Zone, whatever you want to call me on any given day.
The Tank,
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Red Zone.
For me, you know, the names may vary, but now on a serious note though, I'm excited for the season. Excited to move up. You know what I'm saying? Once again, excited to display my talents on an even bigger level, on a even bigger screen, more eyes. You get what I'm saying? I'm excited to have fun again. Like, my teammates have no idea. I tell them all the time, but I don't even think they understand how much fun they allow me to have on a daily basis. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing that excites me. That excites me every year. We get to come back, have fun. You get what I'm saying? Be around each other. Because not having football is kind of like, it sucks a little bit. So, get to be with the guys again. Not too many people get these opportunities. You get what I'm saying? So I'm blessed to do it 4 years in a row at such a high level. So I'm excited, bro. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Maybe no bombs, but, we're going to have some fun this year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little
no
dancing.
bombs.
Show y'all a little.
Ain't no maybe no bombs. Nah.
Wait,
so we might show y'all a little Jersey club dancing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, we might have some fun. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do our thing. But I'm just excited. I'm excited for a great year, man. It's, like I said.
So can the team celebrate? Just curious.
Can I talk?
Nah, you don't.
This is crazy.
Bro, let my man talk, bro, before I come.
I'm done. Y'all know where to find me.
Bruh, I'm not even worried about you.
Y'all see me in the end zone. I'll see y'all too.
Gotta keep professional. Professional. Jaleel, I'll see you next Saturday. Got some words for you.
I got some gloves for you.
I don't need no gloves.
I'm gonna go back to flying, right? Yeah. That's first year we doing this. Usually we take a bus somewhere, right? But flying, that's as a team, right? Bringing 30 total people, right, on a plane. That's pretty cool, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Money.
That's a big accomplishment.
We've never done that, right? We always look to do different things, right? The following year, right? Something better. Always. That's always something, and that was cool. That's gonna be cool. To fly some games this year. So
I dig it. Where can people find you in the team, coach?
You can find me at AJ OK on Facebook, at Coach OK1 on Instagram. You can find the team at Jersey Bearcats on Facebook, Jersey Bearcats Arena Football on Instagram, Jersey Bearcats on TikTok, JerseyBearcatsFootball.com.
Hold on. We got a TikTok.
Yeah, we do.
All right, Nas, did you have anything else? So I think everybody's calmed down a little bit that you wanted to say before we get out of here.
Nah, y'all gonna see me again on the show. Don't worry. I have to, do some unwinding. You get what I'm saying? Put the pads on. You get what I'm saying? Let my body readjust, and we'll get back to, business. We'll talk.
That Nas is gonna be completely different.
I don't know who that is.
I
don't know who that
Nas is gonna be completely different.
I don't know who that was. Because that's not Nas.
Activated Nas. What?
Nah, he grew up. He moved to Atlanta and grew up.
Damn, why you paying business out there? You sound like the cops.
Y'all like it, man. Y'all like it.
Far from it, my brother.
We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you're following the teams. Make sure that you are liking the video, sharing all that good stuff. Help us get more views and all that, man. And appreciate Coach. Appreciate all you gentlemen for hopping on, spending a little time with me tonight. And
yes,
training camp preview is done. We will be back with more episodes. And good luck, everybody, on training camp. And hope we'll see everybody make the team.
All right. Appreciate you, cool.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how we going? I'm gonna see y'all next week.
All right.
Appreciate y'all.
See y'all, boys.
See y'all.
Safety.
If you have knowledge of something, there's nothing wrong with sharing that with another teammate, whether it's somebody that's in your group or not.
You know, it's all a family. We're all trying to help each other. Nobody's trying to step on anybody's toes. But if you see something, you say something.
I'm assuming the expectation, and I ask all three of you gentlemen this question, is to compete for, if not win, another championship this year.
I mean, it belongs to us.